Welcome back to the channel, guys. So, I know for a fact a lot of you guys have been in this exact situation to where you used to date a narcissist, and guess what? All of a sudden, they miss you. All of a sudden, they want to come back. All of a sudden, they're hitting you up. All of a sudden, a lot of things. All of a sudden. And you know why that is? You know why they miss you? You know why they want to come back all of a sudden? You know why all these things? It's because they failed to replace you. You improved your life. You became more brighter, more successful, more happier without them. Now all of a sudden they miss you. And you would have to be a moron to take somebody like that back. Because they ain't coming back to stay. You take them back, and they are coming back to destroy you. They are coming back to take every ounce of anything you've ever gained since you guys were not together. They're taking everything, including your soul, your health, your wealth, your soul, your everything. They're going to take everything you got and they're going to bounce. And you will be broken again. Broken, busted, and disgusted yet again because you took them back. You fell for the bait. You fell for the, oh, I miss you. We should get back together again. But that's the worst damn mistake you'll ever make in your life. You had to completely cut ties from these individuals, or else you will end up dead. And you're either going to stay dead or you're going to revive yourself, and it's going to take a long time to get back to where you were. And it's not an easy thing to go through. It can take half a decade. It can take time to even feel like yourself again, to get your confidence back. And the more time you spend away from these people, the better that you feel. The more time you spend around these people, the worse that you feel. You literally need not only time away from them, but consistent time away from them, to the point where you never see them, you never speak to them, you never talk to them, nothing, because they will trigger you if you come in their presence or if they come into your presence. They will trigger you. They will do things that set you off. They will make you feel what they feel inside. They will make you feel that darkness that they feel within themselves. And it's a hard thing to explain, but it's just an energy exchange. It's just an energy exchange. You're going to feel the same to the people that you are around. And, you know, it is what it is. That's why I absolutely hate and despise being around these people, period. Because I can feel them. They want something from me. They want my energy. They want my approval. They want my word. They want something from me in person. It's like a leech. It's like a little schoolgirl child that just will never go away. Like, they're just always there. They're worse than you know what. Like, they're worse than a small child that can't stay away from mommy or daddy's side. And it just takes the life out of you. The life. Because that's how underdeveloped that they really are. Children are all narcissists by nature. They are not fully developed. They are selfish. They have to be. You have to teach them. You have to give them everything. That's what you have to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you get yourself into when you have children. And that's a normal process. They are supposed to be that way. You are supposed to play your role and help them grow into the right people. But yet there's overgrown people that are like this, that are raising children. What do you think is going to happen to those children? Only worse. They only get worse. Even worse than the parents. You know how bad that is? That is awful. That is awful. And that's why you see some narc moms with daughters or sons, and they end up even worse than the parents, because they go by everything the parents say. And it's ridiculous. You have to outgrow your own parents. You have to outgrow your surroundings. You can't let somebody be the boss of you like that. You can't let somebody be over top you like that. Especially when they ain't even shit to begin with. Now, if you have boss parents and they know what they're talking about, they're positive people, they're successful, then you know what? They might have more power than you. Real power, not manipulation power. Real power. And that's okay. That's actually good for you. Because they will teach you how to do the same thing. They're not going to be negative towards you. They're not going to be bullies. They're not going to try to take ownership over you. They're going to try to teach you the way. They're going to try to give you everything that they've earned themselves. Through hard work, through sacrifices, through discipline, through the adversities. But the opposite is controlling, abusive, narcissistic parents, to the point where they want to show you that they have this fake power. They want to show you and boss you around and do things like this when they're not teaching you anything. They know nothing themselves. They're trying to be the bully. They're trying to be the bigger person over you, and it's disgusting behavior. The people that have parents like this, they end up growing up messed up. And even if, you know what, you might have got unlucky and you had parents like this, you have to be smart enough that, listen, your own parents ain't shit. Your own parents are nothing. You have to get away from them. You are going to be way better and way smarter than them. This is the way you have to think. They are nothing. Like literally nothing. They are so negative. They're so toxic. So draining. You want nothing to do with them at all. You're going to live your own life and do your own thing. And there's not a damn thing they can say about it. Get off on your own. Become independent. Do your thing. You are levels above these people. And they're going to try to convince you otherwise. They're going to try to convince you that they're better. They're going to try to convince you of these things, but it's not real. It's manipulation. They try to keep you down. They try to keep you stuck. The enemy will try to keep you away from your blessings, and it just so happens to be that sometimes some people's parents, some people's family, some people's friends ends up being the enemy. And anyone that turns into a sudden enemy was hating since day one. Anybody and a friend that turns into an enemy was hating since day one. They never loved you. They never cared for you. They never wanted the best for you. They were using you. They were manipulating you. And it's a hard pill to swallow when you come to that realization. And then you get better. And you leave them in the dust. And they will forever regret what they've done to you, because they lost you completely as a friend, as a family member, as a son, as a daughter. They lost you. Now you get way better. And anytime any these individuals want to go off and say things like they miss you and all this stuff, it's BS. They don't miss you. They miss the way that you make them feel. They miss the control that they had over you, and how it made them feel to have that type of control over you. That's superiority complex. That's not even real. If they don't have control over somebody, they feel like they're nothing because they don't even have control of themselves. People that don't have control over themselves feel the need that they want to control other people. Right? When you have control over yourself, you don't feel the need to control anybody else. You are in control of your own self. You don't need to control other people. And that's that. But narcissists, they do. Psychopaths, sociopaths, they need to control other people. They need dominance over other people. They need to get into other people's heads to say certain things, to bring them down, to keep them stuck. All negative things, nothing positive. They don't say positive things. Only negative. And they will keep you stuck and they will keep you trapped forever by having that type of negative influence over you. And this is what I learned. And you would be surprised who is actually the narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, the person with borderline personality disorder. You would be surprised who was actually who. Because a lot of these people are very good at hiding it until they show you their true colors. And it's a terrifying thing whenever you see those true colors. I've seen many on many different people, and now it's hard to trust. I want to get very close to you. I want to know everything about you until I can actually have any trust in you whatsoever. And your level of understanding and the way you talk to me, and the way you talk to me about certain things, I can already have a good idea if I can trust you or not. And that's what certain people, some people are hard to read, some people are, you can tell you're on the same page. You can tell when you talk to certain people if they get it or not. Those are my favorite types of people. Because I can almost immediately tell that I can trust this person because I can tell how much like they are their actual self. You can tell just by the way they talk to you. And then with other people, it's like they talk about so much trash things, so much stupid stuff. You can tell they don't know who they are. You can tell all these things, and you just can't trust a person like that. So, but anyways, guys, before I cut this video off, just remember, if you're getting any of these I miss you things from the narcissist, please run away. Please do not accept that Hoover attempt. Block, go no contact, do what you gotta do. Keep yourself safe at all times. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys, with some more videos. Until next time, peace out.